What's up, everyone? Christian Duke, StrengthAddicts.com at Jim Manion's NPC Pittsburgh Championships with your Arnold Classic Champion, Brandon Curry. Brandon, how are you tonight?
Doing great, brother. Doing great.
I got to thank Brandon. This is the second interview we do. I want to do one in front of the camera so I could, say I'm right next to the champ. So what are your thoughts of Jim's show?
Hey, man, it's not my first time here. It's been my first time in a while, my first time on stage. But I just love the fanfare, man. I love the love for the sport here in Pittsburgh. Everybody comes out, shows their respect. The crowd is into it. I know they got a lot of good competitors competing, so it's just a great bodybuilding atmosphere in the US of A,
That's awesome. I think, honestly, 2019 is the year of Brandon Curry, honestly, winning that Arnold title. And, again, I got to say, you won the title against a lot of competition. There have been some years, but you won against, William Bonac, my gosh, and that was a battle that went all the way to the distance. What was that battle like?
Man, me and William have a mad respect for each other. So I knew coming into the Arnold, he was the guy to beat. That's how I prepared myself for the challenge. That friendly camaraderie. He knew he was going to have to look for me, and I was going to have to look for him. And we just did battle, let the judges just make the decisions. I just knew it pushed me, knowing I was going to have to compete against him, pushed me to be my best,
And like I said on the other interview, but I think this is the only one I'm going to put up, actually, is that when you won, William Bonac did something that was just left me speechless. He went out and told his fans to recognize you as a champion, which I don't think I've ever seen in the sport of bodybuilding before.
That's this kind of stand-up guy he is. He's a real stand-up guy. That's why we connect, man. That's why we can hang out and be friends outside of bodybuilding. Because he's just a stand-up guy, man. We got mad respect for each other's work ethic. And, he has just crazy talent. We got two different kind of bodies, but, it's just that's what bodybuilding is about, Bringing your best, doing your best, and let the judges decide, let the cards fall where they may.
The last question, you work with the Oxygen crew, and, I think for years now, people have been trying to figure out what is it about that crew that generates so many victories. I honestly think it's hard work, but really, what's it like working with those guys?
Well, Battle Guy has created an atmosphere of excellence. He makes sure we're in an environment where, we can focus on bodybuilding. We don't really need anything. And then, of course, my coach himself, Abdullah, when we linked up, we have very good chemistry. Coach chemistry is really, really important. Me and him are like brothers, man. We hit it right off the bat. And he reads my body so well, better than anybody's ever read my body. So, he knows things about me that, nobody's ever figured out. So I'm just riding this train, and, he's hungry, I'm hungry, and we're just going to try to take it to the top.
And after the win in Columbus, you really have got to feel like you can win the Olympia. There's no reason that, you've got that fire.
That's the reason why we wanted to enter the Arnold. We wanted to make a statement heading into the Olympia, given the expectations that no, I'm one of the guys that, you can see winning that title. So I think we solidified that. We put that question in people's minds, and now it's time to go to work and capitalize on that by September, and really get the fans what they really want.
Awesome. I really appreciate it. I told them 2 minutes. I lied. I'm sorry. It's been like 3 or 4. But for your Arnold Classic champion and a very, very serious contender for the 2019 Mr. Olympia, Brandon Curry, Christian Duke, StrengthAddicts.com.